this recording.
Just being recorded by Manel Guerra of Barcelona, Spain, my good beloved brethren. It gives me a like look. Let me just once again. I'm going to just be who I am and just talk with my friends and family and tell you, listen, I'm here in Grass Valley, California. Okay, during my last few time here before I go forward to the east. But in my short time here, we've had a brilliant concentration and an explosion of creativity, of positive vibes, of just wow. You know, like I can't begin to tell you how excited I am. And I'm really truly excited. I'm trying to be cool and calm myself down. But you're gonna hear rhythms like this and a variety of ideas and vibes, you know, like really creative stuff from some a small group of comrades, some brethren who just came together, brothers in the area who have had a long history of working together and loving the music and just creating something fantastic and unique. Now, yes, all right, you see, so this we're gonna resume this recording at some point. This is gonna be a thing. It might even be a real take because I was feeling that track in real time. But Manel, you know, Bridget, you're my beloved, and I want you to introduce yourself, you know, and share your thoughts on what we've been doing here at Trinity Farms. I mean, this is not a promo. This is a reasoning, because we talk so much, we communicate through messenger stuff, but y'all don't. I'm gonna let you eavesdrop in on the conversation and let him speak, and share what his experience, what he's feeling.
Yeah, this is Manel Guerra.
Yes.
Barcelona, Spain. Yeah, and yeah, man, what we have here is just natural vibes, you know, just natural flow, brethren's getting together and And yeah, holding a vibe, you know, holding a real vibe in one drop music and
Ah,
Rasta music, you know.
yes, that is that's the component that I really want to let me amplify that. This man and I and all the brothers here are in this involved in this collective. We are defenders of the one drop. We are defenders of one drop roots reggae music.
Yes, sir.
Because that is the same current that is everlasting. See, you have all these other different beats that come and go, but one drop is everlasting. It's ever living, everlasting, and it's ever fruitful because there's unlimited possibilities that the human mind and the creative spirit can add to the one drop. You don't need to subtract from the one drop. You build on the one drop. The one drop is your sure foundation that will carry your message through the ages. You agree? You
Yes,
agree?
sir.
So that
100%.
you know that's my feeling on it. So we over here we're not dinosaurs, but we're defenders of organic roots music. You see, in the studio you have a live drum set, you have a live bass amp. You know, you have live things because we are organic people. We're living people. You know, this is a sequencing keyboard, but it doesn't get sequenced. It has voices, it has the things that we need to make the music. It has the keyboard sounds. But these keyboard sounds are played by competent musicians who are skilled at playing the piano, playing the organ, and playing the synthesizer. Those are three different instruments. King Hopton is a specialist in that, and I will talk about him at some point. I'm going to reason about King Hopton, my beloved specialist, because I want to share what I know. I want to share the experience of what I know to people who really love music, and I know that there are people out there who really they don't check for the charts. They check for the art of the heart, the hands, the working hands, the things that man, that brethren can create. You know what I'm saying? I love craftsmanship. I can appreciate fine woodwork, you know, like guitars. I can appreciate what how this guitar is constructed. I can appreciate it because it was made excellently by designers and craftspeople for me to play and for me to enjoy all of the good things that went into making her. And this is Precious, by the way. This is Precious. I want to introduce her as my choice, the choice of my voice at this moment. There are others, but you know, Precious is number one. She doesn't replace Sweetie forever. Sweetie is will forever be loved. But this is Precious, by the way. And so again, relating to craftsmanship, I appreciate the fine things in life, and it's not the most expensive things, but it's something that is done originally. A Mano de Pearl, my sister Pearl, hands, a Mano de Pearl, things that she made from her hands are endearing. You know, just like somebody cooking you food from their hands, it's endearing. It's them who are organizing the spices and the ingredients to make something for you to please you. You know what I'm saying? They usually say that the chef is the last one to eat. You know what I'm saying? The chef is he gets fulfillment from things. He'll sip on and get a little twip of what he wants to offer from his creativity, his knowledge, you know, even his curiosity. He's trying to expand the circumference, but he's still using the same ingredients that are known to man. And just like we're using organic music, you know? Yeah, we're using organic music. We're using the not the cutting edge of technology, but we're using the best that we have. We're using Apple computers. We're using Ibanez guitars and Yamaha keyboards and Yamaha drums and Fender amplifiers and all these expensive things, if you want to call them expensive, but things that the Father made available to us to make music for you, you know, to make music and to share the experience of our love for original organic roots reggae music with you on a very personal and intimate level. So I don't do this. And if you know me, I really don't do this kind of thing often. But you know, I know what I am, and I know what I've contributed to this great world of reggae music that we all live in. Okay. You don't know it. Some of you don't know it. Some of you don't know it. It's okay. Okay. All right. I can live with that. I have lived with that. But I don't want to go down in history as not having, in the name of the Most High, claimed my accomplishments and achievements and associations and involvements and contributions to the music on behalf of all of this great family of musicians internationally. And I'm saying really internationally, for real. I'm connected to the whole planet Earth, every continent, through music, roots music, not through pop and dance, but through roots music, and music that carries something of intrinsic value. Because there are no millionaires out of reggae music. The system, I don't know. I'm not a millionaire, and you're not a millionaire, but we're rich in our love for each other and our love for the things, our pure love for the things that make us what we are. And that there's our riches. This brethren, I love him with fully heart, because his genius, his talent, his time, his focus is to create music that it's not technical. It's just like a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you build a vibe? And he can pick up the bass. I've seen him play bass. I've played bass tracks with him. We just started. It's so simple as to say, Ras Pulse, beloved Ras Pulse from St. Croix. Ras Pulse, just lick something, lick a rhythm. And the man would just close his eyes for a moment, and just all of a sudden he'll just play a bass line, a figure. It'll come up, and that will be the beginning of the basis of the foundation for which something great is built upon. And it's always solid, it's always steady, it's always true, it's always deep, it's always tuned, and it's not choppy and stuff. It's intelligent, it's articulate, it's skillful. It's many years of sacrifice and learning how to play the instrument and learning how to make music with the instrument, not just to play the instrument. Manel doesn't play like he's not the virtuoso, neither am I. It's not virtuosity that we're looking for. It's being able to play our instruments well enough to function on a level that we can walk into a room with other people, strangers, if you will, and create a joyful noise in the name of the Most High. Without vanity or ego or without anything, but just what does the end result sound like? Does it please the people? You have to be satisfied with your own part that you play, however great or small it is. Own your part. Own the part that you play to the music. And that's I'm talking to musicians too, and I know that there are some musicians who are going to be watching this, who will eventually see this if this thing gets recorded on, and released and stuff like that. I want to do it anyway, because I want to share with you. It's time for me to talk to you. It's time for me to talk. It's time for me to really, really, really open up and talk. Because I talk a lot. Maybe I talk too much sometimes, but it's only because I have something to say, and I'm going to be responsible for this story, my story. And I claim the glory for my story in the name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I. Okay? Without apology, without partiality. I salute you, and I respect you universally for however you manifest, are able to perceive a divine creator of the heavens and the universe, whether it be directly, indirectly, or continually, however. Okay, that's what we need. And I'm cool with that. If you cool with me, I'm cool with that. All right? But that is the source that has magnified my life's purpose to serve the greater good of humanity because of the gift that I've been given of understanding music and relating to instruments, you know, harmonically, because I understand the harmony of when instruments and when things synchronize. You see, I'm talking to them, but I'm talking to the man too, same way. You know what I mean? But the reality is this: we're blessed to really share in our moment of fellowship some great music with brethren like Scott Linwood Davis, 6'7", great drummer, okay, from Virginia, born and bred USA, but a roots man, one drop specialist. Then you have Walker P, beloved, multi-instrumental musician, plays a number of instruments well, very well, skillfully. Virginia, born, raised, reggae music, one drop specialist, and beyond. He's a musician, like Scott is a musician. We all are musicians. And that allows us to be able to play and infuse anything. We borrow from all types of music. You get all types of different things in this mixture. It's not gumbo. It's not a mix up to where it comes, because there's no place on this planet Earth that can press play on any of the 40 plus tracks. And I'm only talking about the immediate 30-something, 40 tracks that we've done very recently. There's no place in the world where nobody can say, hey, that's not, question whether or not it's reggae. You know, no, whether or not it's one drop, whether or not it's authentic, whether or not it's hard, whether or not it's real, it's right. What? Come on. If anyone wants to engage in that sort of thinking or that kind of mindset, are pure effery. It's pure folly and pure hatred. Pure hatred. Okay? Because this thing is greater than a definition. What we do with our art and what we do from our hearts is greater than a definition, because it's just love. Transformed or transcommunicated into music. It's just organized. It's our love and our great understanding of what we're dealing with and the power that it has, that we agree to create something to offer people to have a meditation with. Now, out of this experience, there are a number of artists, vocalists and chanters who you will eventually hear on some of these tracks. See, in other words, you have to have the word and the sound. Right now, we have the sound. We have created a sound. There is a legitimate, definable sound, like our own fingerprint out of the combination of people who work here, because our DNAs have aligned and we've agreed to create this sound, right? Okay. All right, we've created a sound. Like Everton Blender said, we sat in and created a sound. And Manel himself has a very unique sound that it's going to stand the test of time, and it has been verified and qualified by our beloved Aki Beka. The Aki Beka himself has blessed a number of works here at Trinity Farms with Manel Guerra, Ras Biblical, and Ras Paulson, Walker P, Scott Linwood Davis, Befe, Kadua, Asifa. Some wonderful, oh man. Yes, historically, know that this is not a sophisticated, high dollar place, but it is a workplace where some unbelievable and unimaginable sounds have come out. Now, I'm not overhyping, okay? I don't like hype. Hype is dangerous. I like to tell the truth as best as I can. My opinions are secondary to the truth. Okay? Now, you might see a passion, you might hear a passion, but the truth is the truth. And that's all I have to give. Especially what makes me happy about telling you the truth and these things is because it's good. I'm offering you something good. I'm offering you some good news. Okay, some really good news. So, okay, good news is something that everybody wants to hear. I want to make you smile. I want to give you a reason to stop thinking about COVID and masks and vaccinations and all that and the politics and all of that. Okay, there is something to look forward to if you love music. If you are interested in my contribution to this great phenomenal culture that we live and have created and are a part of. You know, just tune in, man. Just tune in. So this is what I'm just saying. I'm going to sign off now. I know I talked a lot, but yo, it's about time for having a real serious reason with the lion. You know what I mean? I'm only going to be here one time, and because of this digital stuff, I'm going to reach out to you and I'm going to talk to you for real. I'm not going to take up a lot of your time. I'll be short. I'll learn how to edit myself just like I'm writing. Just like in my writing, if you follow anything that I've written over the past number of years. I'll edit myself. I'll get better at this. But I'm not alone, and this is why I even asked my brethren to come and sit in. It might be a little bit awkward for him. I understand that, but it's important to make you recognize that I'm not alone. You see, I don't know if you see oneness around here anywhere, but there's some vibes about oneness. Okay, we're really not we're not very far removed. I think maybe on thin skin or something difference between the type of lives that we live and the things that we live for, you know, and the things that we agree with, you know. It's beautiful, beautiful. I hope you have that in your life and in your way of life and your spiritual liberty, your spiritual walk. I hope you have fellowship, good fellowship with people who inspire you and give you good vibes and give you love and feeling of comfort and truth and understanding and respect and all that stuff, all of the good things that you can get from another human being that you're giving to them, you get it in return. And then you get the chance to do something creative to boot. You know, too. That's the cabrata. You know, you do something else. You know, they say the family that works, plays, and prays together stays together. Well, we try to live things like pure and clean and nice because it's good. Good works. They will always stand from the hands of a righteous man or woman. So with this, I say, blessed love. Thank you for the time that you've used in viewing this citation. And I want to thank Manel. Once again, I'm trying to tell you, this is a serious producer, y'all. Okay? The serious producer. He's producing me right now in this moment. Okay? I'm following his direction and his ideas. Okay? Yeah, you know, they say you show me a leader, show me who is a good leader, and I will show you who was once the best follower. Now, I know that this brethren has a proven success rate, so I can entrust my offerings to him to make them come to reach a level to where when they're offered to you, they're at their best level. Not my performance alone, but the whole thing. Because I'm not worried about my performance. I'm worried about, does this convey an idea, a meditation, a vibration? Does it work for you? Does it lift your spirits? Can you connect with it? Can you embrace it? Because music, you see, music has changed my life. I don't know about yours. I don't know how deeply you've been affected, but me, Manel, all of us, the whole crew, and all the other artists who are really into music. Because music is a connection for some of us to the Most High. Those who are conscious of the gifts that we've received, you know. And so anyway, once again I'm going on, but I'm gonna bless you all. I'm gonna bless you all with love. I'm gonna bless you all with joy. I'm gonna replay maybe something. You want to pull up something that we could say? We could, you know, like just sign out with. But I know it's been long. But hey, thank you. You know, I hope that you'll enjoy some of this reasoning. Okay, for real. I mean that. You know. Ras Biblical.
Jah is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Is the strength of my life, of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked, even my enemies and my foes, give up on me to eat up my flesh, they stumble and fail. Ye do what push them and against me, my heart will not fear. For one thing I fight this, I get of that I will seek after. On the days of my life, to behold the beauty of Jah, to inquire in His tent.
Salute to Kenyatta, Tola,
To behold the Lamb seated between the cherubim. Behold the King of Kings riding upon the wings of the wind. In daily I still sit I the root and offspring of David and Jesse and Isaiah. It is written, the chapter 11. If you want go check again, you're healing and praising unto the ever living. I hear up and salvation and I like again. From the beginning,
Trinity Farms Music,
Jah
Grass
is
Valley, California.
my salvation.
20, 21, 22, and beyond. Is coming, busting hard with the strength and the force of lions. A many pack alliance, a strong Talawa pack alliance. See? Okay, love, Rastafari, guide and protect.
That's 20th